Hello everyone. So welcome back to the next video. So in this video, we will be covering tuples part 2. Here we will be going to see how we can loop through the tuple, what are the methods in a tuple, and the major thing difference between list versus tuple. Okay. So this is the video where we will be ending with the tuples. So before starting with the video, anyone having any specific doubt regarding coding or any other thing, you can connect with me on LinkedIn so we can discuss your doubts and other things through LinkedIn itself, or you can comment through YouTube videos as well. Okay, so let's begin. I open my Jupyter notebook side by side. You also practice it hands-on. So in part one, we have explored and learned lot many things about the tuples. Now let's see how we can iterate through the tuple or what are the different functionality available in tuple. So see now, let me create a one tuple here. So that tuple name is I will be writing is IPL teams. Okay, as we see IPL, there are a lot many teams. Suppose CSK, EMI, RCB, KKR. Okay, there are a lot many teams. For example, consider these four teams, and this is my tuple. How I came to know this is the tuple? I checked its type, and I came to know it is a tuple because it is enclosed in the round brackets. If it is a square bracket, then it will be the list. Okay, so see now, I want to iterate to each and every element. So iterate through the items and I need to print the values. So we can use the loop through the tuple items by using a for loop. So see now, for team in IPL teams, I'm iterating and what I'm printing, I will be printing team. So see CSK, MI, RCB, KKR. Okay. So this is the simple way you can iterate through the tuple using the for loop. And if you want to go with another way, that is looping through the index numbers, you can also do that. So for that, you can also look through the tuple items by referring to their index number. Use the range. What we can use? We can use the range and what? Len. So these are the two functions which are suitable for iterables. So see how I can do now. Same thing for I in range of what range? Len of my IPL teams. IPL teams. Okay, you can write here team. It sounds better and it gives some significance instead of writing I. Okay, we have habit. That's why change your style to the professional. So if someone is going through your code, he will be understanding or she will be understanding what you are doing. Okay, I will be writing here now IPL teams and here teams. Okay, I got a error. Okay, it's not a teams, it is a team. You see, I got a result. This is the way, another way using the range and length function. Can we achieve same thing using a while loop? Yes, you can achieve using same thing using a while loop. See now. So we have our IPL teams. Here we need to remember first we need to initialize team equal to 0 because my team will be start looping through 0. Then I will be checking that while team is less than length of my IPL teams. Okay, then I will be printing what? I will be printing where is that IPL teams. Why IPL teams? IPL teams is my tuple and it that I'm iterating through one by one element using a team, and after that I will be going to increment team is equal to team plus 1 to see the result. Okay, very simple way of looping through the tuples or iterating through the tuples. Now the next concept is now join tuples. Can we join the tuples? Yes or no? So think about it. If I want to join two tuples, yes, to join two or more tuples, you can use the plus operator. How it can be possible? So see, we have this first IPL teams. In that we have these four teams. Now I am creating IPL teams 2. In that I have another IPL teams, and those are your Gujarat Titans and what are the teams? Kings 11 Punjab, Kings 11 Punjab. Then Sunrises Hyderabad, then Delhi Capitals. Okay, it's fine. Now I want to join these two things. How can I join these two teams? So I will be naming it as IPL equal to, that is your IPL teams plus, yeah, I'm using the plus operator to join it. Okay, IPL teams 2 to concatenate it to join it. When I'm going to print IPL, see the result. Hope you are getting some understanding of how we can do these things. And here is one more concept, that is a multiply tuples. Okay, yet another important concept, that is multiply tuples. So what is this thing? So multiply tuples means if you want to multiply the content of a tuple a given number of times, you can use the star operator or your asterisk operator. So see now, as we have this IPL in front of us, we have 8 teams. If I want to multiply, means I want the double result. To see how I can do. This is a simple thing. IPL1 will be my new variable where IPL into 2. I will be printing IPL underscore 1. Let me name it properly. Okay, IPL1 is not defined. Now see. Okay. So 2 times it got repeated. If I'm writing 3, 3. If I'm multiplying by 5, you can see 5 times. Same thing will be going to be multiplied by 5. Means 5 times will be going to see same result. Okay. So this is available, that is called as a multiply tuples. So tuple methods. Now let's see tuple methods. Now what are the tuple methods? So there are tuple methods in front of you. That is a let me write in this fashion for you. And remember one more thing, that in Python tuples are immutable sequences, meaning once created, their elements cannot be changed, as we have learned these all things in the previous video. But therefore, you can remember one more thing, that tuple do not have methods like count or index, but we are telling that tuples have methods like count or index, like list do. So, however, you can use this function from Python built-in functions. Tuple do not have such type of methods, but you can use from Python built-in functions. So, if you want to count occurrence, go with a count. Or if you want to go to find the index, then you can use this thing, that is an index. Okay. Remember, again repeating, tuples do not have methods like count or index like list do. However, you can use these functions from Python built-in functions. So for example, see now, mm, let me take another cell for you. And here, as we have IPL, these 8 teams, if I want to count, I want to count for a CSK. Okay. So I will be writing here that IPL dot counts how many times CSK is there. Okay, sorry, it is not a count. Okay. I'm written here correctly. It is not a count. It is a count. Okay. So if I am checking for CSK, you can see in this whole list one time CSK is present. One time the occurrence of CSK is one time. So count is what telling you, the count is letting us know that. So it is telling us the occurrence of a value in a tuple. Okay. How many times the value is occurring in a tuple. The count function let us know about it. Now same thing about the index. What is the index? So index, in case of index, so this is our IPL tuple. So to find the index of a value in a tuple, you can use the index function. To see how we can use it, suppose I need to find out the index of SRH. I'm writing in such a way so you will be getting idea. So I need to find the index of SRH. Okay, or simple thing. No need to find the index of SRH. Okay, let me go with SRH. You will be getting a clear idea. That's why. Taking a simple example. So I'm getting an error, IPL.find. It is not a IPL.find. I was explaining you the definition that to find the index of a value in a tuple, you can use the index. And I have written IPL.find. It is not IPL.find, it is a IPL.index. To check the index of particular item in a tuple. So the index of SRH is 6. So that was I want to explain you. So that's why I was taking in this fashion the example, like suppose I was writing this way for you, that find IPL.index where my RCB team is lying in the index, means at what position in the points table, my RCB is there. Okay, so I am finding at what position my RCB is there in the points table. So it is at position 2. Okay, Same way. So this was the way I want to explain you. No worry if you have not understand this thing, but I hope now you will be understanding through this example. Suppose I need to find that here I need to finding that at tooth index means remember one thing, okay? Many students always get confused. Tooth position means this is not a tooth position, okay? This is the index. There is a difference because always positioning or indexing start with a zero. So CSK is at the zeroth position. Okay? I hope this is clear now. I hope this is clear now. Means at your one position, which team is there? So see now. IPL.index. Indexing and positioning in the coding when you are dealing with arrays list, all the things. Remember one and most important thing, indexing start with the zero, then one and two, then three, four, five. And whenever you see such type of matches or all these things, they are also indexing start with a zero. Just they increment by one. What they do, just they increment by one, so you get a specific idea. I hope everyone have seen the matches. The over start with the zeroth over. Hope this is a simple explanation for you. The over start with the zero. Okay. Yes, there is also such type of coding, background coding. All the things are managed by the analytics, analysis. All things are going. You can see while during the matches, you see different types of histograms, then bar graphs, pie chart, then player analysis. All these things are working in the background, and some analysts are working on it. Intelligence tools are working around it. Some scientists, some prediction. You can see during the match we got some prediction. So some cricket analytics are working. So these all things contributed, and we get a proper analysis of a match. Okay. So there is a huge role of your Python programming language as well. So that's why if you are learning Python, please learn it properly because it is having a huge advantage in lot many domains, especially in the data scientist and your artificial intelligence. Yes, now moving ahead, and the topic I want to discuss with you is that difference between list and tuple in Python. So yeah, I will be just explaining you the simple difference between the list and the tuple, list versus tuple. Okay, to see what is the difference between the list versus tuple. First difference is, see, I am explaining you the difference. The thing is that you need to write at your end. I will be not writing the whole line properly for you, but I will be explaining all the things properly to you. I will be just highlighting the specific word. You need to write a proper difference between them by making a two columns. So see now, the first difference is that lists are mutable, tuples are immutable. So what is the first difference is that is mutability. Okay, so your list and the tuple. Mutable versus non-mutable. Mutable means you can change, you can add, you can remove, you can update, whatever things you can do, that is a mutable. And non-mutable means you cannot do such type of things because your tuple is a non-mutable. Okay, non-mutable, immutable, immutable. Proper term, immutable. Mutable versus immutable. Lists are mutable, tuples are immutable. Again, repeating a proper definition for you between the mutable versus immutable. So lists are mutable, tuple are immutable. Mutable data types are those whose values can be modified after they are created, while immutable data types are those whose values cannot be modified once created. I hope now this is clear to all. The next difference is that in list, the list in the list when we are dealing with the list, the implication of iteration is time consuming. What is the next thing? That is your time. Okay. So the same thing in the tuple, the implication of the iteration is comparatively faster. So in when we are comparing list and tuple, you will find that list will be going to take more time. It is a time consuming, but in case of a tuple, it is faster than the list. Okay, tuples are faster than the list. Third thing. The third thing is that the third difference, the list is better for performing operations such as insertion and deletion. Yes, that is true. In tuple, data type is appropriate for accessing the elements. We know that in list we can perform lot many operations such as insertion as well as deletion, important operation. But in tuple, there are no such operation, but we can access the elements. But we can access only the elements in tuple. Okay, so you can write third thing, that is the methods. Okay, yeah, list has methods, tuple don't have. The next thing is that list consume more memory. So in case of list, it consumes more memory. And in case of tuples, tuple consume less memory as compared to the list. So what is the reason? List consume more memory. So you can see we can do lot many operation on list, this operation, that operation, lot many methods are provided in the list. But in case of tuple, there is no such a thing. If you have created one list, if you have created one tuple, once the tuple is created, no such type of operations are performed. That's why tuple consume less memory as compared to the list. But list contains consumes more memory because you can perform lot many operations on the list. So due to that reason, tuple consumes less memory as compared to the list. And we know that list have several built-in methods, but tuple does not have many built-in methods. Okay. Instead of this third thing, I will be writing here operations. Okay, and here I will be writing a methods. Operations part was regarding here you can perform operations such as insertion, deletion, but here not. Here you are performing in tuple accessing only. And methods, list have several methods, but tuple don't have that much methods. So the next difference point is that unexpected changes and errors are more likely to occur. In list, you can see lot many unexpected error, means while changing, updating or removing, you can see some unexpected error. But in tuple, it is hard to take a place. Means in tuple, there is not that much chance of getting an error. Okay, error. So I have explained you 6 major differences, and I'm repeating the last difference again for you. So in list, unexpected changes and errors are more likely to occur, but in a tuple, it is hard to take place. Okay. So for all, the one reason is only the reason, that is once the list is created, it can be updated or lot many changes can be done because list is mutable. But in tuple, once the tuple is created, you cannot do any such type of operation. That's why the tuple is immutable. Major difference, mutable and immutable. And on that basis, these 6 major differences are created. Okay. So I hope you got a clear idea about the tuples in the Python. I have tried my best to explain you all the things with the help of examples, some theory part, as well as some live examples. Okay. Hope you have enjoyed this video, and now we are done with list as well as tuple. So in upcoming video, we will be going to start with the sets and moving with the dictionary. So please keep on practicing. Happy learning, keep coding. I will meet you soon with the next video. Till that time, keep learning, happy coding, and bye bye.